Tenet is a movie directed by Christopher Nolan and stars John David Washington, Robert Pattinson, and Elizabeth Debicki. Now, okay, alright, where do we start? Alright, so to start, there will be no spoilers. This is a spoiler-free review, but truthfully, I don't think I understand the movie well enough to say any spoilers anyway, so, I guess we're just gonna go with it. If you're new and never heard of Tenet and want to know what it's about, I'm pretty sure everyone who saw the movie is asking the same question. What is it about? A secret agent embarks on a dangerous, time-bending mission to prevent the start of World War III. That's what it says on Google, so we'll run with it. Tenet is the first movie I've seen since February, so I am very, very grateful that the first movie I've seen since quarantine started is not just some movie. It's a great movie. Do I like it as much as Inception? No, but it is up there. Tenet has a great story, or at least the parts I understood were fantastic. And you know what? While we're on the topic, how about we start with the good stuff? Every character in this film is well acted. Robert Pattinson, Elizabeth Debicki, John David Washington, they all do a great job bringing their characters to life. My personal favorite is Neil, the character Robert Pattinson plays, although I may be a little biased because I really like Robert Pattinson, okay? And no, I'm not a Twilight fangirl. I've never even seen the movies. I like his other work, not those movies. Shut up. Anyway, the characters are well acted and have a strong personality you can have fun with. However, I also have a few issues with the characters that I will get into more later. But one standout character for me was Kat. She was not perfect, don't get me wrong, but she had the best emotional center out of all of them by far. She actually has an arc, and her story felt more real, and I was really rooting for her the entire time. Her ideals and what she was fighting for was very tense, and watching it play out was just, it was so good. Tenet is one of those movies where you need to be prepared. You will not understand this movie, and I'm not just saying that to make me feel better about myself. Everyone is having trouble understanding it. It's not your fault, so don't feel bad about it. It will take multiple viewings and explain videos to truly grasp it, even slightly. However, it's this very factor that only attracts you to the movie more. The ideas presented in this film are presented in a unique way. Time travel and rewinds, they've all been done before, but this is presented in a way that not only feels fresh, but it looks pretty dang cool, especially during the fight scenes. And I'll just come out and say it. The score is amazing. Zimmer wasn't around to do this one since he's working on Dune, and just an FYI, I'm making a video on Dune that will be released on Wednesday. But the man who took over the score, I won't even attempt to butcher his name, did a fantastic job. This movie is the kind of film you sit down and be blown away by. The visuals and effects are just absolutely jaw-dropping, and some of the fight scenes are just so unique that I found myself mentally saying, "Oh, sugar," over and over again each time a blow landed. One thing Nolan does well is make fight scenes intense. A lot of people say Nolan doesn't know how to make a fight scene, but they also fail to mention the intensity in this movie with each punch, and one of the most unique fight scenes out there in the hallway scene in Inception. Y'all really sleeping on Inception, huh? Anyway, this movie is absolutely gorgeous to look at. When time is rewinding and the water is moving back while the characters move forward, it's just mind-bending. Explosions going in reverse, cars, people, it's all so beautiful to watch, and you'll find yourself leaning forward in your seat to watch extra carefully since you're just so drawn in by the beauty that is this movie. Let's review, shall we? The pros: excellent music, beautiful visuals, charismatic acting, the character of Kat, complex and unique plot and ideas. Now, this movie is amazing, but it also has its flaws. I have two big flaws with the movie. One is the audio. I know Nolan likes to make the music and background noise a little louder than the actual dialogue, but in a movie as complex as this, we as an audience needed to be able to understand every word being said to get the full picture. There were a lot of points where crucial plot information was being given and I could not hear it. Now, I'm not deaf. I have actually really good hearing and I could not hear it even slightly. Not only that, but they would speak way too quickly as well. During the first half of the movie, I had no idea what was going on. I could not hear it at all. Now, during the second half of the movie, they give you a proper and clear explanation of everything going on, and it was only then when I understood it. It was loud and clear and much slower, which is really what I needed. And I felt like the beginning, after the opening scene, not during it, was way too fast with the explanations. You can tell they just wanted to move on, to get to the plot and just give you kind of like the basics. The second big issue was the characters, and although they were well acted and there was a lot of charisma and they were fun to watch, they didn't have much going for them other than that. Neil's character didn't have much going on until the very end, where we're given details that would have been very useful earlier. And Washington's character, just referred to as the protagonist, doesn't have much going on either. He cares about Neil and Kat, which, you know, is cool. He likes working out and is good at what he does. He popped a few jokes and played off of the other characters really well, but he didn't have much of an arc, really. He was certainly fun to watch, don't get me wrong, but truthfully, you aren't going to see this movie for the characters anyway, mostly for the spectacle. So, let's review again. The pros: excellent music, beautiful visuals, charismatic acting, the character of Kat, complex and unique plot and ideas. The cons: audio and speed of dialogue, lack of emotional center for the two of the three main characters, and yeah, that's it, actually. I won't really get into the antagonist since that would be getting into spoilers, so we'll just leave it at that. Overall, Tenet is a great movie that is definitely Nolan's most complex film. I loved it, and I really can't wait to see it again. I'm going to give Tenet an 8 Hazel stars out of 10. Yes, I just said Hazel stars. Hazel stars are a thing now, and you're dealing with that. Guys, thanks for watching this review. This is actually my first one, and truthfully, the movie hasn't really hit me yet. I wrote, recorded, edited, and processed this video all in the same day I saw the film, although I doubt my opinion on it will change, maybe just my understanding. Either way, this film is great, and I will see you on Wednesday with my Why I Think Dune 2020 Will Be a Masterpiece video. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!